And greetings everyone, this is Miami CO, Indiana. Finally getting around to doing my review on the Home Comfort 1500 watt infrared heater. To let you know, Home Comfort and Heat4Less are exactly the same heaters. So if you have either brand, it's exactly the same. I'll even show you here. Home Comfort, Heat4Less. Exactly the same heater. Well, let's get to some of the stats the box says. It does have a limited lifetime warranty. Infrared heaters are safe because they cannot start fires, because there's no flames, fumes, odors, or any really scorching temperatures to start fires. So it's a real thing I love about infrared heat. Safety touch grill, that just means it's coated so you can actually touch the grill where the heat comes out and not burn yourself. Safety child lock, if you want to lock it where you can't turn it off or on or change the temperature on it, it has that feature. Healthy, it does not lower oxygen or humidity. More money savings, I will say that they are economical to run. Produces more heat, that I don't know exactly if that's true, but I will tell you infrared heat does produce just absolutely beautiful soft heat and does heat large areas. Heating elements in this unit are supposed to be really good, 40,000 hours. It does have a remote control, digital temperature display, a large range in temperatures. You can go from 40 to 90. The element indicator light, so if a bulb does go out in this, and I will show you that when I show you the unit, it will let you know that you have a heating element that went out. It is very easy to operate, I will say that. The memory technology, which now other heaters I do see do have this also, if the power goes off, the heater will come back on at the previous setting and start running again. Built strong and easy to service. I will tell you, it's a very easy heater to open up, so that is true as well. So those are the features. Let's go ahead and show you the unit in operation. The reason I have not done a review yet is because the temperatures have been so mild this fall. Finally, we got a cold snap here around Christmas where the temperatures were cold that I could do a review of the heater. This is the only heat source running in my house, and has been the only heat source running in my house for several days. And I'll show you where we are as far as temperature. So there's the unit. You can see the glowing red, that's where the heat's coming out. If you notice the temperature here, I'm going to get down so you can see it better. Set at 75. Now I don't want my house 75 degrees. I'm going for a temperature around 71, 72. But as most of these heaters I find out, the temperature you set is not the temperature you get. They're off a little bit. So you kind of have to play around with it and find out where you need to set it to get your desired temperature. I find 75 gives me about 71, 72 degrees in the house, and that's what I'm going after. So that's why it's on there. So you see, it's a very compact unit. I used to have a Eden Pure Generation 3 heater that the bulbs blew out, but it lasted 8 years, so I can't complain about it. Some of the bulbs did go out. I do have a video on that if you want to see it. So I decided, instead of replacing the bulbs, the unit was 8 years old, the other parts are also have a lot of wear on them, I just went ahead and got a brand new heater and went with the Home Comfort Heat4Less brand. Well, let's first see what we're heating here. Yeah, there I am in the mirror there. We have a living room here. This is my dining room, so this is the central part of the house. When I get back there, you can see this is my dining room. I have a small house. I'm going to give you the square footage of it. Also heating the kitchen, and while we're in here, this is a very small kitchen as well. I do have a thermometer that will tell us the outdoor temperature. That's the 22 degrees. 60% is the outdoor humidity. The indoor temperature, and I do want you to note this is on an outside wall. Yeah, this is the outside here. So this wall is an outside wall, and we're still getting the indoor temperature right here, 72, and that's what I'm pretty much going for, 71, 72 degrees. Also want you to note the humidity, 43%. Very important when you use infrared heat to make sure your humidity does not drop below 35%. You want it somewhere in the 35 plus to about 45% range is perfect. You don't also want it to get over 50%. That's too humid. That's where you can have mold issues. So it's pretty perfect right there at 43%. Anywhere in the 40s is fine. 40s is fine when it comes to indoor humidity. That's what the rule I always use. So when I got up this morning, you can see the date here too, we're the day after Christmas. It's now 9:45, Saturday, December 26th. When I got up this morning, it was 18 degrees. That was at about 6 o'clock. So I'm heating the kitchen, the dining room, and the living room, and now we'll go on. This heater is pointed in this hallway, and I'm going to show you here by moving back around. So the heater is pointed right down this hallway so I can get the heat to split off. And it also heats this bedroom, which is right next to the wall here. There's the heater again. It also heats this bathroom, which is a very small bathroom. And this is the furthest room. This is my home office slash guest bedroom. Someone stays over, they sleep here. This is the furthest room from the heater, and I have a thermometer in here also that we can see is also 72 degrees. Humidity showing here at 46%. It is next to the bathroom, and I did take a shower not long ago. Probably why the humidity is slightly higher in this room. So you get the even Steven heating when you use infrared heat. The heat that comes out of here heats objects and water molecules and spreads through the entire house. So you get the even heat in virtually every room. Here's my thermometer here. That is for my central cooling and heating. The number on top, 64, is what I have the heat set for. So obviously it does not come on. And there's the temperature of the room, 72 degrees. So we have 72 degrees in the entire house by using only one infrared electric heater. Pretty phenomenal, actually. To let you know, the wattage is rated at 1500 watts on this heater, but verified through a watt meter, it uses about 1385 watts. It only has one setting. It's on or off. It doesn't have a low wattage or a high wattage setting. It's either on or off. But I will tell you this also, even though I haven't set it to 75 degrees and keeping my house at 72, this unit does turn on and does turn off. It doesn't run all the time. Now, if it gets real cold out, I'm sure it would. But temperatures in the teens and 20s, it's still going to cycle on and off. So it's not running continuous 24/7. So what are my thoughts on the Heat4Less comfort or home comfort heater? Yes, I think it's a very good infrared heater. It's quiet. It does, once you figure out where to set the temperature, it holds the temperature exactly where you want it. It heats the entire house. Getting to it, the square footage of my house is 960 square feet, although I do not heat a porch that is beyond that door there. I do not heat that porch that is part of the square footage, which is about 90 square feet, so I'm only heating about 850, 860 square feet. So I have a very small home, a very well insulated home, and that's why I can do this with one infrared heater. Now, if it gets really cold, I'm talking below zero, I will have to supplement with other heat. But as far as teens and 20s, this one is doing a great job at keeping it locked right in 72 degrees. Let's just check the temperature. If you want to know wattage of this heater, verified with a watt meter, and I also did a test on other heaters, fan heaters, a baseboard heater, where I check the wattage and the heat output of the heaters. It's a really good video, and will kind of explain why I believe infrared heat is the way to go as far as a space heater. I'll put a link to that video in the description. You probably should want to check that out. If you get air blowing in your ear, sorry about that, but we're going to check with my thermometer here. Do you see that going above 600? Whoops, get it in there. Here's 500 again, 645. This heater will put out consistently, when it's on, over 600 degree temperatures, which is really phenomenal. 1385 watts approximately is what it uses. Again, if you want to see that verified with a watt meter, I do have another video I did. You'll want to take a look at that. Now, as far as the remote and as far as the features, all the features can be ran on the front of the heater or with the supplied remote you get, and it's very, very basic. You turn the power on or the temperature up and down. If you're looking for the heater with a bunch of features like timers and stuff, this heater does not have it. Those are features I don't use anyhow. This one's very easy for anyone to figure out how to use. That's the same there. Off and on, temperature up and down, and that's it. So yes, I will have to say I'm very satisfied with the Home Comfort heater. Again, Home Comfort, Heat4Less, the exact same heater, just different names on them. You can purchase these at hardware stores. You can also get them online. Average cost, this is the end of 2020. Thank goodness it's the end of 2020, right? It's going to cost you around $199. That's the average price of this heater. You can get it directly through their website as well. So I'm going to give you a thumbs up. Yep, thumbs up on the Home Comfort heater. Is it as good as the Eden Pure Generation 3? Yes. Is it better? I'm not going to say it's better, but it is just as good. I'm very happy with it. So anyway, this is Miami CO, Indiana. I wanted to just give you an update on my infrared heater. Very happy with it so far. Till next time, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for tuning in today. And if you do have a chance, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Have a great day, everyone. So long.